Hello everybody and welcome back to Nerdcraft episode 5. I think. Yeah, it's been a minute since I last recorded. As you can see, I have full netherite. So well, not full netherite. I mean just my pants and my boots and my pickaxes are netherite. That's it. Basically, I got a new computer, so now I can record and stream all that I want. And I stopped recording for like a month, probably, because my old computer, had it. It was done. It didn't want anything to do with it. That being said, today's episode is more of a catch-up episode of what I've done while I haven't been recording, and also plans for the future of my channel. I'm gonna have to sleep first. Okay, but a little bit of a sidetrack. To sidetrack myself, look at this cape. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at this cape. It is absolutely amazing. This is the creaking cape thing. I don't actually remember what it's called. Had to play Bedrock for this. I had flashbacks and memories, and it was great. You can see my backpack. Oh, that's my butt. It actually looks pretty good with the wings. And it matches the netherite, which is absolutely amazing. I've never been so happy to wear netherite in my life. It's my new cape. But let's get into today's episode, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about are my plans for the rest of the season. Yes, my plans for the season. Basically, I came into this season not really wanting to build anything because I built a lot last season. Like a lot. And I did not get much of a break between last season and this season because we started up pretty fast right after I built the maze. It was like the museum. It was like a few weeks after I built the museum, and my base was also full of builds. So I'm kind of built out, honestly. I really don't want to build anymore. That being said, I did build a house over there, but we'll get to that later. I am going to be creating a minigame, a huge minigame actually. It's gonna have it's gonna be like 3 or 4 different mazes with like traps and puzzles and stuff like that. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I'll figure it out. So yes, my long-time goal of the season is going to be my minigame. Now, on to point number 2, which is my plans for my channel in general. I don't want to really do structured videos anymore. Or this season, I should say, because I don't want to be like, hey guys, we're here building a house. That house over there. So intro the house, time lapse the build, and then hey, here's the build, guys. So normally, what I normally do. I don't want to do that anymore. But again, that is because I'm not going to be building this season. I'm not going to be doing anything but working on my minigame. So how do we fill in that time? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. One idea I have is us golden goons, Cozy, Tony, and me, and Jordan, who is basically a golden goon at this point. We have a lot of conversations when we're just on the server just doing stuff. So what I'm going to start doing is record those conversations, and if I think it should go in a video, if it's funny, or if it's just like we're actually talking about something serious that makes sense, then I will put that into an episode, or that will be the episode. So that's how it's going to be. But also, I am going to have a couple future episodes that is talking about my minigame and basically what I have done right now, which is quite a bit. I'm going to go over the point of the minigame, what I'm starting, how my thought process, basically, I should say. Those are basically the videos this season that I'm going to put out. It's not going to be like, hey, let's build this. I built it. Look at what I did. Nah, not anymore. That doesn't mean that I won't collab with people. Like, if somebody has a storyline that I need to be a part of, I'll be there. I might record it and might put it in a video, but I just want to feel like I have to put it in a video because it's raining. Minecraft didn't like me saying that. I will be sure to include anything that anybody wants, though. Like, for example, if Lockie comes up to me and is like, hey, let's talk about this, I'll put it in my video. It's fine. Despite me saying that I am not going to record stuff that I've been doing, I can at least catch you up on what I've been doing. Which leaves me to point number 3, which is what I've done on the server since I've been gone, or since my computer quit working. So I think the first thing we should start with is the village here. What are my plans for the village? Well, we have it fenced in already, so we don't have to worry about that. This right here is an ugly portal. Don't worry, I have to close it off or the villagers will go through, obviously. Basically, the idea that I have for my portal is going to be a heart of the village, which is going to be a giant custom tree, maybe. I don't know. I'm bad at trees, so I can't wait to see how this looks. It's going to be a giant trunk, and it's going to be a tree. But also, we will be updating to the Pell Garden update, which I'm actually excited for. I can't wait to get the pale wood, because it looks great. I think something to match this acacia here is going to look great for kind of a dead tree. So like the bottom of this, I want it to be pale wood, like the actual wood type, not the planks, and then the acacia logs as well. I think they're gonna match perfectly for like a dead tree kind of thing. And then we have the new pale moss and the leaves. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a half dead, half blossoming tree. It sounds awesome, but it probably won't look good because I'm doing it. Moving on from that, despite me not building this season, I have built a house right here. I wish it wasn't raining, but it's fine. So this right here is the nook in the forest, basically, is what I'm calling it. So over here we have this nice path that goes to the village. Let's say you're in the village, you're walking the path, right? Which no one does because we all fly. And then you come up to this house. Now, the whole point of this house was to be in the nook of the forest. It's supposed to be tucked away in the forest, which it is, and it blends in really nicely. The only scary thing is creepers also blend in nicely. So please don't visit this house if you're on the server. I would appreciate that. This is one house that I have, and then I have one more house idea that I probably won't do a video on. But it's going to be over here. I'm going to expand this path out this way, and it's going to be more of a haunted mansion, again tucked into the forest. And then I also want to make some sort of little dog house with all the kinds of dogs next to the house over here somewhere. So that's the plans for this area. Nothing crazy, nothing insane. I need to go to sleep, but it's something, and that's all that's gonna happen. Black dogs. When did I get black dogs? You don't belong here. Ooh, something else I would actually love to show, because I don't actually believe that I have shown it. I did have a clip of me and Jordan here, but I think it's gone. I think I deleted it. If I didn't, it'll be here. This is my Breeze quote-unquote farm. It's all basically manual. I mean, obviously you have to trigger these things. It's obviously way better if you get more people in here. You get more breezes spawning. You drink an ominous potion, you get more. But yeah, so they spawn in, obviously, and you kill them. Oh, it's so loud! So basically, you don't want them to do that. You don't want them to see you and then shoot you, because then they die to their own wind charge. And then you don't get looting on them. That water's there because I have fire aspect, and so that they're not jumping around, and so that they don't collect in that back corner when you hit them, because knockback is painful that way. So all of the breeze rods come down here, and so do their heads, but I just recently cleaned this out. So that's quite nice. Looting actually gets you a lot of them, and I need a lot of wind charges this season, so I desperately needed this. I did this all by myself. No tutorial. I know that doesn't mean anything to a lot of people, but for me, that's a big deal. Anyway, so now we go to the collection system, which is a little more messy, but it works, so I don't actually care. Yeah, it all ends up here. So I recently took out the keys, because there was a stack of keys in here, so I recently took those out, and I also took out a stack of bread. So we've gotten quite a bit of stuff here. Oh yeah, there were 10 ominous keys as well. I went ahead and put some of those up, which we can actually go to my storage of the keys, which is right over here. I have, yep, that's a lot, and I also have put some up in my shop. Oh, what's that? A shop, I say. It's a shop. Let's head over to spawn, and we will go check out my shop. There is actually one thing that I forgot to show. So I have tons of villagers this season because I need them. So this is where the villagers are. These are my favorite. The beekeepers are absolutely amazing. I have tons of sunflowers for them. I'm swimming in emeralds right now. And yeah, so this is the trading hall. This is here because the allays keep following me downstairs, which is actually a recent addition. This is my storage area, kind of. So basically last season I made a giant storage area. It took a really long time. It actually didn't look that big, but I guarantee you it took a while. And it had storage for basically everything. And I used shulker boxes for the storage as well. We're already full on this stuff, but that's fine. So I wanted to create something similar because it actually really helped me last season. And so we have like stones there. We have what? Oh, wood, wood there. Garden stuff there, nether stuff back there, nothing there yet. Special items like horns, heads, stuff like that, and nothing in those yet. So yeah, it's definitely a whole lot smaller than last season, and it has less storage than last season, but that's fine. We also have double barrels here. I'm gonna put shulker boxes full of stuff in these barrels on the top. Oh yeah, like that, exactly. This is also my smelting area, which it's not great. It's not fully automatic, but I don't care. Of course, we need the cactus farm in here just because it's just for show, you know? And then this is the part that I'm not done. I'm basically going to create a little roller coaster all the way down that way and this way, which there are more villagers down here. I'm going to split them up between farmers and beekeepers on one side, and then the other side is going to have two different ones. I'm not sure what yet. But yeah, we have farmers and beekeepers down here. All of these guys are locked in. I just need to give them all jobs. Obviously, I need to finish the place. But honestly, this has been put on hold because I have actually started working on my maze, which is amazing. I'll probably end the episode there, but for now, we're actually gonna go to the shopping district because, yeah, my shop, I'm very proud of it. First of all, I just want to say that Cozy is an absolute madman. He's not here right now. Unfortunately, he's gonna be gone for a while. But bro, like, actually built an entire civilization at spawn, and we all hate him for it. But that's great. Oh, speaking of, my lab is done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that storyline now that I'm not really making episodes anymore. But here is my lovely shop, Loot and Luster. Unfortunately, nobody has really bought anything, but you know, that's just how it goes. I guess let's go in. So if this build looks familiar, it's because I completely stole it from B-dubs. Not completely. I changed out a few blocks. I put tough on the top. I put my banners at the top, but like the shape of it is exactly what B-dubs made in like season 7 of Hermitcraft. So I stole that, but yeah, I stole that. But I take full responsibility. Alright, but let's go in and see what we have. So we have moss, hoppers, item frames. This was actually painful to do and nobody's bought anything. So basically no one's bought anything. These hoppers I bought, Jordan bought. We have some wind charges sold. No copper. Oh, whoa! Wait, we actually sold copper! So it was originally a diamond a stack. But people keep saying they need copper, so I did it a diamond for 2 stacks, and apparently that worked. But nothing else is selling, so I don't know what to do. We have almost all the tough variants over here. I'm missing one, and it's the wind one, and you can't craft those, so that's unfortunate. But then we come upstairs, and we have the vaults, or the normal vault, the ominous vault, and a spawner that I have deactivated because I'm awesome. We have gravel, moss, sand, these dyes right here, and then order a trial spawner, which nobody has done, but I do have tons of spawners if people want them, and then vaults as well, that Tony's the only one, and then keys that nobody's bought, so that's really sick. Yeah, that is the shop. I'm actually really proud of this shop. I genuinely really love this shop, and you should too. You should shop here. Loot and Luster, where you get your... Okay, turns out Sticky Keys did not like that song, so I or whatever. That wasn't a song. I don't know. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, so that is going to be it for today's episode. Next episode, or maybe the next episode, or the next episode, I'm not entirely sure. I will definitely be showing basically what I'm going to be doing for my mini game. This is just a little tiny sneak peek. They are going to all be mazes, by the way. Mazes with like puzzles and traps and stuff like that. And the first maze is going to be right here, a trial maze. Wow. So yeah, that will be basically what I'm spending my time on. Something else that I forgot to mention about my channel is I will hopefully be coming out with more videos that are different than Nerdcraft. For example, Tony and I have started a new series. I don't know if I've uploaded it yet, because as of recording this, I have not. But basically, we have started Deceased Craft. So that'll be a series that is either here or will be here. But I also plan on doing some solo games, like, for example, Among the Sleep, or I don't know what it's called. But I basically want to try some horror games with by myself, maybe, but probably with people, because I hate scary games and I'm scared. I will definitely be playing some different games for videos in the future, in the near future, maybe. And I'm also streaming again, so that's cool. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all Oh, what's my outro? Oh my god, I don't actually know my outro. Oh, I remember. Wait. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.